Let's get it through our heads, people. Tantra is not about sex. It's never been about sex. This is a deception. It's a distraction. We need to get over it. This idea is corrupting the entire tradition, a system that is designed to help us thrive in our lives, but it's been corrupted by this false understanding. Show me the proof, because I haven't seen it yet. Show me the proof that this story builds better humans. It doesn't. I haven't seen it, and I've been round the traps for a little while. All I see is confusion, anxiety, jealousy, worry, spilled prana all over the floor, destroyed relationships. Why? Because this was never the case. Tantra was never about sex. This is a misunderstanding. Sting and Osho need a little bit of disciplining, these two fellas. You corrupted the whole system. Is there a small, minute part of the tantric world that deals with sex? Yes, but if you knew what it was, you wouldn't be interested, because it's not sexy, it's not glamorous, it's not lusty, it's not sensual, it's not red ribbons hanging from the ceiling and candles on and oil massages. It's none of that. It's highly methodical, ritualistic, done in a circle of people. Mantras and mudras are offered to take the rajasic component, the lustful component, the intoxicating component out of all of the ingredients in that ritual. The wine, the meat, the fish, the grain, and yes, the sexual component as well. Let me ask you this. Can you even sit still for 10 minutes? Then how are you going to sit still for 3 hours in this ritual, practicing mudras and mantras? If you knew what it was, truly you wouldn't be interested. It's not you and your partner or you and yourself off in some dark, dodgy room. Nice music on. Chakra puja, it's done in a circle of people, highly evolved adepts who've already mastered their own Kundalini Shakti, already mastered their own minds. It's not for people like us. If people like us try and do that, it's a recipe for disaster and a complete distraction. That is for a very select group of people. And the reality is we would never find our way to a true master who could teach that these days. Certainly not unless we'd already put in the decades of dedicated work to master ourselves first. What good is bringing your energy together with another if you haven't yet mastered your own? What are you going to do there? Don't get me wrong. If you want to work on becoming a more conscious partner, call it intimacy training. If you need training in how to just engage in human activity, okay, do it. But let's not call it Tantra. It isn't. All of these Tantra workshops, we've just had someone kicked out of Bali. That's why I'm a little bit pissed off right now. Just had someone kicked out of Bali for running full-body Tantric orgasm retreats. Thank God they kicked that person out. I hope they kick the rest of them out. Because now we can't even use the word Tantra. Even though what we're teaching, what we're practicing is Tantra. The asana, the bandha, the mudra, the kumbhaka, the kriya, the mantra, the yantra. This is Tantra. This is what we should be focusing on. This is how we evolve ourselves. Everything else is a distraction. It just allows us to play into our unprocessed base desires and lower mind tendencies and call it spiritual. I'm a tantric master. I'm a tantric goddess. No, you're not. You're just someone with second chakra issues who's charismatic, and says all the right lingo and jargon. You're not going to help anybody. You're taking on a lot of karma that way because you're deceiving people. Because what you're offering is not Tantra. It's something fake. I have a bee in my bonnet because I love Tantra, real Tantra. And it's being destroyed. We have to change all of our marketing now. So if you see that, you know why. Because we can't say the word Tantra in Bali. We'll get kicked out. It sucks, but it's true. And it's because of these people who corrupt the word. But look at the temples at Khajuraho with all of the sexy architecture and carvings on the walls around the temple. Yeah, you know what that's saying? It's saying don't get distracted. The real essence is on the inside of the temple where there's no sexy carvings. This is the Trilokya Mohana. This is the seduction of the triple world. If you get stuck out there, you will never self-actualize. You will never touch the source because you're too busy giggling and googling around the outside. Taking little pictures and getting a little bit horny. Woohoo! Look, it's a threesome. Oh, there's an animal in that one. Whoa! Yes, it's saying be mindful. Forget about all this for now. Let's go inside of the temple. Get into the sanctum sanctorium. Get into the inner chamber of your own heart, your own higher mind. Receive that vision of the ultimate. And then from there, then you can go out into the world, into all of the human endeavors. Enjoy the lower chakras from a place of higher consciousness. Do not be deceived. Tantra is not about sex. It is just a distraction. Get back on your mat, get back on your meditation cushion, master your mind, master your prana, and then everything that you do will be sacred, and your relationships and your intimacy will be sacred by virtue of you becoming more conscious. Let's get real, people. No more distractions. We don't have time for that.